Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Today I want to talk about Lemtrada and I want to talk about what it is, how it works, what the side effects are and how the treatment worked for me. I had my first treatment in 2009 and my second treatment in 2010 and I'm quite familiar with the treatment and also have had experience with some of the side effects with the treatment as well. So what is Lemtrada? Lemtrada is a chemotherapy type drug and it was originally used to treat chronic lymphocytic leukemia. It's now used to help people and treat people with relapsing remitting MS. So how does it actually work? So with people with MS, our immune system attacks our own body. So we have T and B cells. And these cells normally protect us from things like viruses and infections. But instead, these cells turn rogue and they actually turn and attack our own bodies and they attack the myelin sheath, which is the covering around our nerves in our brain and our spinal cord. And the way in which Lemtrada works is by actually binding to and killing these cells. And it actually kills them and completely suppresses the immune system so that these cells regrow back healthier and better in order for these cells to not come back and kill or target and attack the myelin sheath as it did before. So that's the kind of simplistic way of thinking about how this treatment actually works. With any type of drug, there are going to be side effects. So you're going to have common type of side effects when you're actually having your treatment, and the treatment is by an infusion. So whilst you're having your infusion, you're going to have common side effects, usually things like a headache, chills, fever, and these are symptoms which will surpass, and you will have medication to be able to help you through these during treatment. And they're not really prolonged. And also everybody's different through treatment. So some people will get some of the symptoms and some people may not experience all of them as well. Lemtrada also comes with another symptom which is monitored very closely and it's called ITP. This is where the blood doesn't clot properly. But as I said, this is something that's monitored and you are monitored from day one of when you start having treatment. There are more serious complications and side effects from the treatment as well, with things like autoimmune problems where your body starts actually targeting its own organs. But they are more serious and more rare. And again, if they're picked up early, they can be treated. And of course, at the opposite end of the spectrum, some of these complications with the side effects can cause seriousness, including death. But I would just like to say that you are monitored throughout your whole treatment. You're monitored from day one. You have bloods taken, you have urine samples taken, and you are monitored for 4 years after your treatment. I was actually monitored for 11 years after my treatment, but that's because I was on a trial and that was back in 2009, and the trial was continually extended because I think that they wanted to carry out more and more research for this. And you know, there are factors to any drug that you have, and I think the more seriousness of the drug that you're taking, the more risk factors and side effects that they're going to be. And of course you have to take this into consideration, but you also have to weigh up the pros and cons of the treatment to where your MS is and your condition at that time as well. So how well the treatment works? Well, statistics show that people who are taking Lemtrada as a disease-modifying drug have actually had relapses reduced by 50 to 55%, which is an incredible figure. And personally for me, it's the best thing that I've ever done for my MS. Yes, I've had problems with side effects. Yes, not all of them have been great, but if I look back at where I was in 2009 and the progression of my MS then, I do have to really weigh up, you know, was it worth it, and did I feel that the treatment was a good thing? Yes, I do believe that it was. And as I said, most treatments do come with side effects, and you are potentially going to get the common side effects that you do with treatment. And again, things are managed after that time. You are closely monitored and things can be picked up. If you are considering Lemtrada as an option, I thoroughly obviously recommend to, you know, do your homework on it, find out a bit more about it. Always ask your neurologists or your nurses about what they think, and always talk about these treatment options with them. I think it's the best thing that I've ever done. And if you are thinking about going on this treatment, I hope that this video has possibly helped you in some way to maybe make a decision, or at least give it a thought. I did experience some side effects with my Lemtrada treatment, ones that I wasn't expecting. Some of them were picked up and dealt with quite quickly. Some of them I just had to deal with on my own because they weren't things that could be treated, but none of them were life-threatening, and I will go on to speak about this in another video. But I hope I've helped some of you guys. If you are thinking about going on Lemtrada, or if you have any questions or any worries, as always, please message me, drop some messages below, or comment, or just ask me anything that you're worried about. I hope you all have a good day. Please subscribe to these videos if you think that they are helping you, or please share them with people that you think may help them. And I hope you all have a great day, and see you all soon. Take care and stay positive.